Leaves it with the running back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Let's talk for a second about Toledo. Now, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game. A remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think it's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road, potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think it's hard because you're starting to see the finish line now. Getting later in the season, knowing where you're ranked, what's at stake. Let's see how they handle the pressure.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to throw. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Back to pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll try it again. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. It'll be 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. A long way to go for this offense. They'll leave it with him. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Rockets are on the move. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Crosby. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Rockets started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Caught in the backfield. It's a 0. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Give to the running back. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. We've come to the break. It's Western Michigan on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection on third down. How big is that? The Rockets trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Toledo! How about this back? Gets the back moving. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. He moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Rockets! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two...
The Rockets offense is back on the field. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man, and sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor on this.
There he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. And the Rockets come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Bunch formation for these receivers. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough. You thought you had it. You thought you... Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. He's got it. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Rockets getting set on 1st and 10. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll run it. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Toledo. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And the Rockets in a good spot here with second and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Holly. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to... Got a man, it's Crosby.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Working the middle. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Turning it on. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Rockets are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. And the Rockets have moved it inside the 20. Third down play from the gun. Hauls it in. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. The Rockets didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. The screen, he's got wheels. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Rockets! The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Running back searching for a hole. He's got a little room. He'll pick up 6 out to the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quickly to the tight end. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or...
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
You know, could that be the play that changes the momentum now in this game?
Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Caught over the middle. It's Crosby. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Rockets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll give it to the back. Fighting off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a 1st down. Quick completion to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A strike downfield. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Man, at this stage of the game, does that hurt to have 6 points taken off the board? Now they've got to regroup and try to get it in again. Offense getting set for 1st down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things.
We'll see how aggressive this defense is with just a few minutes to play. Leaves it with the back. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Nice move there. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Rides to back and leaves it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Rockets will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
He'll keep it himself. You know those defenders wanted to light him up. Quarterback wisely gets down with the slide. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Here's the handoff. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the...
Looking for space. It's Scott. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
The Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Scott. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. On 1st and 10 from the 38. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. Had to get rid of it quickly. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Flips it out on the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. The sure hands, it's Scott. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Rockets, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Rockets had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving. Touchdown, Toledo! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not.
The Rockets offense is back on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Catch in the middle. It's a 0. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
And the Rockets lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Holly. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Rockets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just a short pass to the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Catch in the middle. It's a 0. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle. It's a 0. Touchdown!
If
you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback making checks. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Gets it out quickly.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Trying to pull his way in. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll send the back in motion. Gonna look downfield again. Got his man out of the backfield. And they'll send the tight end in motion. The give to the left. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
Makes the grab. It's a 0. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out.
Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. And the Rockets are facing third and inches. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Quarterback on the keeper. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's third and goal from the 6. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. What will the offense dial up on third and goal? From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5. The Rockets backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. He leaves it with his back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Snagged in the middle. It's Scott. He's got the first down. Mark it at the 15 as they try to put up points before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quick completion on the out route. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Makes the catch. It's Scott. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Crosby. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size.
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw on third. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Rockets are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Holly. There he goes. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Backed up at their own 13-yard line. It's first down. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds his tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. The Rockets have this offense rolling. He wants to throw it again. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Finds the tight end. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Scott. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's taking the shot. Brings it in down the left side. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. Got room to work. Turning it on. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Picked off to stop the threat.
And this QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man.
Offense in an empty set. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Dances away to buy time. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. At the 45, on his way. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Rockets pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. He'll ride his man on the option. Running into the open space. And he's wrestled to the ground.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Offense in a bunch formation. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Lang. They'll make the stop about a yard. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Nelson. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. A designed run for the quarterback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Rockets are threatening in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Finds his big tight end. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. The Rockets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Gets it out fast. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. They'll try to get it in with the run. Next, going for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. 1 more yard on this second down might just put an exclamation point on this one. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Toledo. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right.
Special seasons have a way of bringing out the best in teams like this, and now they can call themselves champions of the...
Trumpet!